Last month, my husband said, rest more, you've done enough. I thought he was changing. Okay, prepare yourself, because what I'm about to tell you, it's a story so wild, so utterly infuriating, you might just wonder how I'm still standing. Can you even imagine thinking your life is stable, that you know your husband inside and out, only to discover he's not just cheating, but he's built an entire secret life, a whole other personality, right under your nose? And the absolute audacity of what he said when I caught him? It still makes my blood absolutely boil. My name's Joanna. I'm 29, and I have two incredible kids, a 7-year-old girl and a 5-year-old boy. And until very recently, I was married to Hunter, who's 31. Look, we weren't exactly couple goals, you know? But it was stable-ish. We had our routines, our dumb fights about forgetting the milk, the endless laundry, the silent scrolling at dinner. We were just us. Our families are both local, which means they're always in our business, but my side, at least, is the kind who brings you soup when you're sick. We weren't rich, we weren't struggling. We were just doing okay. That's just context. Then, about a month ago, Hunter started acting weirdly nice. Not flowers and date night nice, but more like strategic nice. Suddenly, he was up before me, making the kids breakfast, telling me to stay in bed, insisting he'd do school drop-off. You deserve a break, he'd say. And I'm standing there, internally blinking, because this is the same man who once claimed he didn't know how our toaster worked. I wasn't complaining, don't get me wrong. I just thought, maybe he saw some TikTok about being a better husband? I didn't want to jinx it. I even told my sister, Amber, who's suspicious of everything. She just deadpanned. Maybe he finally realized you were about to snap if you had to clean one more lunchbox. I laughed, but part of me wanted to believe her. I really did. But it kept getting more. He'd say things like, don't worry about the house, I'll take care of it later. Or, I'll get the groceries, you just relax. Honestly, I should have been thrilled, right? But it just felt so off. He's never been that guy. He's the do it, but be grumpy about it guy. You know the type. Plus, he was suddenly super chill. Letting the kids have extra screen time, not fussing about bedtime, not grilling me about what I spent at Target, which, let's be real, was suspicious in itself. Then I started noticing the little things. He always had his phone on him, but now it was always on silent. He'd laugh at something on it, and if I asked what was so funny, he'd just shrug and say, nothing. Once, I heard him singing in the car, windows up, and I realized he was playing some random song from 2012 that he's never liked, not even in his playlist. His mood was better, way better than it should have been for someone who hated his commute and acted allergic to basic chores. I brought it up to Amber again. Half joking, she said, maybe he's cheating. I rolled my eyes. With who? He's either home, at the gym, or driving kids around. He's not the type. Or so I thought. But then, it started simmering in the back of my mind. If he wasn't seeing someone, was he at least talking to someone? I didn't want to be that wife, the paranoid one. But honestly, it felt like he was living in a whole other vibe, a whole other world. Then the kids started saying weird stuff. My daughter came home and said, Miss Alana, watch full story, the link attached below.